Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Life is Strange. Episode 4 just came out, and apparently it has a scene in it that made the writer cry. And so people told me that I need to have a face cam with this one. I don't usually do face cams, but people want to see me cry for some reason, so, you know, here we go. Sorry to those who don't want a face cam, but again.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa. You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Don't ever touch me again, freak! Let's talk about your superpower.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Caulfield, please, tell us everything.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
Max, we have to find Rachel soon.
Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we want and beat it.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than a friend.
I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
No, you don't.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome! We are awesome!
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Max Caulfield. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
Alright. That was a nice little recap there. Oh boy. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all of your game actions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Here we go. Hopefully this explains what happened, because I'm for the past month or however long I've been dying. Little crab. I like crabs. Some crabs. I like some crabs. Nice bike there. Somebody knocked over the other one. It's kind of dickish. Oh no! Don't nod. Entertainment. Has that always been a thing? I don't think I've read that before. Cool name. No! Whales. I'll have you guys know right now, I'm probably gonna cry. If it made the writer cry, I'm probably gonna cry. Not looking forward to it. Episode 4, A Dark Room. I have been extremely excited for this, though. Like, overly excited. This is probably going to be a contender for Game of the Year for me.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. It's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off when I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap, and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
It might be, but I'd like to think we can still change things for the better.
I'd like to think that too. But I don't have much hope these days.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
Like, everything has changed now. That's so weird. I don't know what could have... Everything is different. Not the seagull, though. The seagull's still the same. An annoying bird. Lighthouse is intact. I don't know where the hurricane is yet, but I guess that'll come at a later date. Probably next episode. This is sad. This is sad. I don't know if I'm happy anymore. I was happy coming into it. I was. Is that Chloe?
It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Alright, back into the fray. Here we go. Make a wish. That's pretty cool.
Chloe's message board since the accident sure looks lonely. I didn't add much. Bad Max.
Bad Max indeed.
It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Chloe, you know we love you and you are in our hearts and thoughts. We hope to see your smiling face soon. Thinking
I
of
wonder
you.
who this is. Kind of a generic card.
What happened? Megan?
I wasn't very available to Chloe. Real nice.
Listen, I really hope you were well. Yeah, I hope you are well.
At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great.
That's not very good. Bathroom. Bathroom are a gas... Wait, what?
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great.
Bathroom are a gas mask optional. I don't know about that.
I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun.
What is this?
Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help. That is so incredible. And she can browse cat videos on the web.
Good, thank
Chloe
God.
is still a punk at heart. But that's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Why? We're reading her chat right in front of her. I don't think I should be doing that. That's not my... I can't do that.
There's the old Chloe.
She doesn't like the word hella, though.
Drink up, Buttercup.
Buttercup?
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Chloe, come on.
It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
To me, it seems like yesterday we were little brats here, watching Power Rangers and destroying the kitchen.
Oh my god. We covered everything in flour, even my parents.
That was so hilarious.
But a long time ago. You're the only person that I grew up with who visits me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Man, there are a lot of sad moments happening already.
You have me. I'm not leaving you, Chloe.
Well, you didn't visit me a lot either. I mean, I loved your cards and photos, but...
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Super Max. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
Oh.
They love you so much.
I know. My mom and dad are so cute. They always pop in here and make sure everything's okay with me.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Can they pay all the bills?
No way. They keep the numbers away from me, but it doesn't take much research to find out I'm costing my parents almost $1 million a year.
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get the show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.